are you? On Focus or Gillespie?
On Focus.
Oh, I told Bill Gillespie. I'll change it. I always get you guys mixed up. I know you're always out there with Matt and those guys, but I never...
He's usually pretty good.
I'll take him.
These are the ones when I wiped out when I lived here, I found in. So I have these are thinner, and I have a bigger. I just feel like to see if I can find it another.
Good, how are you?
Jump up behind you.
Move your ass is probably not
So what's that?
That's why should be screaming move your ass.
I said be careful, the camera's right here. So while you're cheering,
Oh, YouTube filters, all that.
that's a very protective place, so.
Worst case scenario, the youngins can't watch it. We've had a couple.
Yeah.
Had an Anigo parent last year standing right next to the camera. In a baseball game, and it got big 18 and over all over.
Don't worry about it.
Well, it should be pretty good. I mean, they're 3-0, but they have it's Lakewood, Anigo, and Mosby. Yeah.
Dad was out last night, not much out.
Yes, she actually
just a little more relaxed. And the coaches were there.
I was gonna say, you know, and the
Oh, that's a little hot. All right, welcome to the Medford pool as we get set for our first of 2 swim meets this year as Colby Abbotsford comes into town to take on the Medford Raiders. Steve Ocknick, Sports on Focus, here to take you through this one. 2 teams that sit near the top of the Great Northern Conference. Colby Abbey currently tied for first with Rhinelander, both 3-0. Then Medford in a 3-way tie for third with Ladysmith and Tomahawk. Now Colby Abbey has faced the 3 teams that sit at the bottom of the league, Anago, Lakeland, Mosinee, all 0-3. So hard to know for sure exactly where they're at, but they'll get a good test here and we'll get a good idea where both teams sit in the league. Medford on Thursday, September 1st, they got a conference win, 115-52 over Anago. Medford then Medford got a 103-63 win over on the 15th over Tomahawk, and Medford losing 110-60 to Rhinelander on the 8th. Colby Abbotsford 29-20, they beat Lakeland. Lakeland with only 2 swimmers this year. Colby Abbey then beat Mosinee 363. So that gets us to today. I'm taking a look ahead on the schedule for the swim team. There we go. There we go. Get it to load up. So they will go to Ladysmith next Thursday, and then Mosinee comes to town on the 13th. That will be the final one. And then Friday, October 21st at 5 p.m. is the GNC meet.
Hey, you know that 30-inch walleye? I feel like he's right out in the center there. He'll be in my cooler in about 10 minutes. Yeah, I brought the old tip shot. You know, biggest walleye always takes a shot. Look at all those ducks out there. Just in case. Time to do the weekly cleaning. Well, suppose I should take some extra wide equipment down the freeway at about 30 miles per hour during rush hour, create a Wisconsin traffic jam. So that's Bart, Brett, Aaron, and that one way down there, that's Lambo. Man, all work, no play. Man, the cost of lumber these days. Well, there's about 20 bucks.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land. All right, welcome back. Network giving us a little grief today. We should be good now as we get some testing of the equipment here. As all our screens just go down. There, they're back. So bear with us a little bit. It is a packed house here today. So Just a few JV races today. We'll give you the rundown of the events. We'll start with the 200-yard medley relay, then go varsity, then go to the 200-yard freestyle varsity, the 200-yard IM varsity. Then we'll skip to our first junior varsity race, the girls 50. 5 racers in that, 6 in the varsity 50. Then the 100-yard butterfly. And then we'll get the 100-yard freestyle JV before skipping to the 100-yard freestyle varsity. And then the long one, the girls 500-yard freestyle varsity. 6 racers in that one. So that's usually one that you don't see a lot of racers in, but we see it there. 200-yard freestyle relay varsity, 100-yard backstroke varsity, 100-yard breaststroke varsity, and then we'll end on the 400-yard freestyle relay. So full schedule here today as we're just waiting for everything to be good to go, and I think we are. We're going to turn it over for our national anthem, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Great Northern Conference swim meet between the Colby Hornets and your Medford Raiders. We would like to extend a special welcome to our guests from Colby. We appreciate your efforts in supporting your team and for traveling to join us this evening. Medford High School, the Great Northern Conference, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes and coaches at all interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner so that everyone may enjoy the contest. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask that those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, we'll get our camera zoomed out.
Sherry Bergman and Barb Galehouse.
There we go. Get it panned down where we need it to be. Lock it in, and we are ready for event number 1. Technically counts as event number 2. The 200-yard medley relay varsity. In lane 2 will be Medford's B. That is Brianna Kramer, Jordan Johnson, Erica Brantner, Colby Bergman. In lane 3 will be the Colby Abbey A. That is be Chloe Silar, Breslin Boyer, Madison Schroffnagel, Jordan Jackal. Lane 4, Medford's A. Aiden Denzer, Chelsea Gaybauer, Sydney Spurl, and Tana Rappy. In lane 5, Lily Braun, Olivia Krause, Hazel Flink, Daniela Martinez, that is Colby's B. And then in lane 6, Medford C, Mackenzie Peterson, Adeline Dietrich, Cassidy Conco, and Jolie Stiliga.
In lane
We're
5,
just making the
Colby
announcements
and
here
B,
in the pool.
Grahn, Krause, Flink, Martinez. In lane 6, Medford C, Peterson, Dietrich, Consul, Stiligo.
First one's in the pool. Going to be Kramer in lane 2, Solar in lane 3, Denzer lane 4, Cron lane 5, Peterson lane 6. And we're underway. Early going the lead. It's neck and neck for this first little bit between Colby and Medford. As they come down, we'll see on the first turn. That's always going to be when you kind of start seeing where leads can build. Medford maybe with an ever so slight lead. Actually, no, Colby. Abby now pulling back ahead. In lane 3, that is Chloe Solar. And we'll get our first time check in. Oh, less than a second between them, but Colby Abby comes in 31.57 to 31.81. But that was more of a technical stroke here. We'll see if maybe that benefits someone, but so far they're staying pretty close. Medford maybe just into just a touch of a lead here as they bring it back along, trailing pretty far behind are the B's and the C's, and Medford is in first, 105.60 to 107.6, still less than a second. But they are Medford starting to pull ahead just a little bit, actually a little over a second, I apologize, 105. Medford getting almost a full body length of a lead now. Spurl over Schroffnagel. And that will, but now that going away a little bit. 136.41 to 136.64. Final little lap here. It's a close race. Medford just with a bit of a lead. See if they can make a good turn here. They're going to have about a body length coming out of it. Tana Rappy with Jordan Jackal close on her heels, but it will be Medford. Will take the first race, 204.59 to 205.64. Medford B coming in next. They will touch in 212.37. And we got a race brewing between the Colby B and the Medford C. Medford C with a bit of a lead. Coming in here at the end, that is Jolie Stiliga racing against Danila Martinez. And it will be Stiliga to finish. 232.10, and Colby Abbey will run up the rear. No time recorded. They'll have to put the official time in. But Medford gets the win in Event 1. Now we'll switch over to the 200-yard freestyle varsity. Lane 2 from Medford, Brianna Kramer. We'll wait for him to get set. We'll go through the rest of them. There we go. So Brianna Kramer in lane 2. Breslin Boyer in lane 3 for Colby Abbey. Lane 4, Jordan Johnson from Medford. Lane 5, Raina Hamas from Colby Abbey. And in lane 6, Cadence Hanel from Medford.
In lane 5, Raina Hamas, Colby Abbey. In lane 6, Cadence Hanel, Medford.
And we're underway again. Good, quick, early start there for Breslin Boyer. Boyer with the early lead. She got a nice jump off of that, but Medford tightening that one up. That is Jordan Johnson. They are neck and neck coming back down. We see who gets the turn first. But over here in lane 2, Brianna Kramer starting to give chase as well. It'll be 14 hundredths of a second difference, but Medford behind. Breslin Boyer gets in first, but now Medford takes the lead. Out of that first flip, we'll see what looks like coming out as we see Medford gets that back wall first. Johnson coming back down. She's got about a body length now on Boyer. But Brianna and Boyer just a body length on Kramer as it's a tight 1-2-3 here as we get the turn. 107.51 for Jordan Johnson. Breslin Boyer does not push hard enough to record a time. 112.06 for Brianna Kramer. Kramer starting to gain a little bit on Boyer here. Down to about 3/4 of a body length as Johnson makes the turn. About a length and a half, body length and a half now for her. She will push towards the finish. She got one more lap to go yet. We'll see if we get times here. 145.06 for Jordan Johnson. Breslin Boyer 148.40. Brianna Kramer 151.16. So this middle part, these three right in front of us here, keeping pretty good pace on each other. Looks like it'll go 1-2-3. As Johnson makes the turn first. She's got about 2 body lengths now on Boyer. Boyer keeping up, or Kramer keeping up with Boyer, but Johnson well out in front. She will touch the wall. 2:21.39. She takes first. Breslin Boyer. 2:27.85. Brianna Kramer right behind. 2:29.89. Cadence Hanel coming in. She will finish 4th. 2:43.38. And Raina Hummus finishing up her last lap. And she will touch in at 3 minutes, 51 hundredths of a second. So Medford takes event 2, and that will send us to the 200-yard individual medley.
Event 6, girls 200-yard IM. In lane 2,
So lane 2,
Medford.
Tana Rappy from Medford. Lane 3 is Madison Schroffnagel from Colby Abbey. Lane 4 is Aiden Denzer from Medford. Lane 5, Haley Meyer from Colby Abbey. Lane 6, Layla Peterson from Medford.
Lane 6, Layla Peterson, Medford.
And we are underway. Colby Abbey again, they've had that early lead in a couple of these races now. But the turns after have really been where Medford can get it, but not there. A little bit of a rough turn there for Haley Meyer. And, excuse me, for Aiden Denzer. Madison Schroffnagel, a good lead here coming back for our first time check-in. Schroffnagel will hit at 31.79. 34.38. Layla Peterson all the way over in lane 6, 35.48. Now into the backstroke, see if Medford can gain any ground here. So far it looks like Schroffnagel extending on that lead just a little bit as she makes the turn first. But a nice job under the water by by Denzer, and that will cut into that lead a little bit. They will come to the boards. Schroffnagel still have the lead, 111.21, but 112.13, less than a second between them. And now neck and neck as they come back down. Medford, maybe a chance for Denzer to get this lead back. We'll see what the turn looks like. So two of them way out in front as they're passing everybody coming down the other way. Medford lane 2, Tana Rappy in third, but Medford takes the lead overall. Denzer able to come back. She will make the boards first. 154.21 to 155.73, so about a second and a half as they come back down on the freestyle. And now that lead really starting to spread out. Flip from Denzer. She's got about a quarter pool length lead on Schroffnagel. Schroffnagel trying to catch up, but I don't think there's enough pool left for her. As they will come in, and Aiden Denzer will win it 228.13. Schroffnagel will come in second, 232.77. Now we've got Tana Rappy right down in front of us. She's going to push. And actually, it'll be a close race between the other two Medford, but Tana Rappy will finish third, 247.04. Fourth goes to Layla Peterson, 250.16. And Haley Meyer finishing up her lap. And she will touch in at 3:04.41. So that will bring us to the quick races. The 50-yard freestyle. They're going to have a JV race. Everyone catching their breath. So the 50 junior varsity will have 5 racers. Nicole Vo will be in lane 1 from Colby Abbey. Paige Wilkins from Medford will be in lane 2. Danila Martinez in lane 3 from Colby Abbey. Lane 4, Mackenzie Peterson from Medford. And lane 5, Eliana Burns from Colby Abbey.
In lane 4, Mackenzie Peterson, Medford. In lane 5, Elena Burns, Colby Abbey.
We are underway in the JV race. Early lead going in lane 4 to Mackenzie Peterson. No split times on this one. It's just one trip up and down the pool. We'll have the varsity race right after. Peterson really getting out in front on this one. Peterson pushing to the finish. Peterson will be in first. 31.44. Tight race coming here for second between Eliana Burns and Danilia Martinez. It will go to Burns will take second, 43.07 to 44.28 from Paige Wilkins. Oh, actually, Danilia Martinez did not tick. Oh, there they go. They get it in. She finishes fourth, 54.69. And then Nicole Vo, just under a minute, didn't quite tap the board hard enough. Oh, and our clock didn't even start. So now into the varsity race, we will have 6 lanes full. So starting in lane 1, Hazel Flink of Colby Abbey. Lane 2 will be Erica Brantner of Medford. Lane 3, Jordan Jacko of Colby Abbey. Lane 4, Sydney Spurl of Medford. Lane 5, Lily Grawn, Colby Abbey. And lane 6, Jolie Staliga of Medford.
Lane 3, Jordan Jacko, Colby Abbey. Sydney Spurl, Medford. Lane 5, Lily Grun, Colby Abbey. Lane 6, Jolie Staliga, Medford.
So all 6 lanes used up. Good to see for these short races. And the 500 has 6 as well. And we are underway again. No split times on this one. Just one trip up and down. And it is Spurl with the early lead. Spurl, a good turn. Got competition on both sides, but it looks like over there on the far side, Jolie Staliga fighting for second. It's going to be a photo finish for second through 5th. Spurl wins at 27.92. Second goes to Jordan Jackal, 29.42. Third goes to Erica Brantner, 29.53. Fourth goes to Jolie Staliga, 30.09. 33.6 for Lily Grun, and then Hazel Flink wraps up the end, 34.62.
This time we will have our Parents' Night presentation.
And we're going to turn it over for Parents' Night and our break.
Please exit out the north end of the pool.
And we will be back. We will have that for you here, and then we will take the break with them. So make sure to stick around for that. I'm going to set the headset down for just a little bit here while we do Parents' Night.
Thank you everyone for waiting. Tonight is Parents' Night, and we would like to thank the parents for taking these girls to practice. I'm a former swim mom, and I know what it's like to have your daughter be dropped off at practice at 5:30 in the morning to be in the pool at 6. That's right. So we'd like to honor our parents this evening. Our seniors are Aiden Denzer, daughter of Chad and Kathy Bach. Kirsten White, daughter of Mark and Chrissy. These two ladies are also our captains. Thank you, ladies. Our next group are our juniors. Colby Bergman, daughter of Randy and Sherry. Jordan Johnson, daughter of Patsy and Wade. Cassidy Council, daughter of Tom and Pam. Brianna Kramer, daughter of Tom and Amanda. Paige Wilkins, daughter of Aaron and Jackie. And for our sophomores, Erica Brandner, daughter of Jeremy and Sarah. Kelsey Gaybauer, daughter of Jeff and Tina. Candace Hano, daughter of Adam and Mandy. Mackenzie Peterson, daughter of Jason and Carrie. Sydney Spurl, daughter of Jeremy and Jill. And our freshman class. Sorry, Tana. It's the first day on the job, sorry. I don't get paid very much, so. All right, here we go. Tana Rappy, daughter of Jason and Carrie. And then our freshman class. I'm really sorry, Tana. Adeline Diedrich, daughter of Mike and Orly. Layla Peterson, daughter of Jordan, Megan, and Eric. Jolie Staliga, daughter of Jason and Joan, escorted by grandparents Marvin and Cheryl. The Raiders girls swim team is led by head coach Morgan Wilson and assistant coach Marky Farmer. This concludes our parent night program for the evening. Let's give them all a big round of applause.
That I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
I splooshed my phone in the road grader? Am I covered or no?
Well,
Hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes,
I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Aren't you two-time Rose Bowl champ Bill Ferrario?
Yeah, you better call Marshfield Insurance and ask for Premium Boy. Whether you're hitting fish
Or hitting football players.
the agents at Marshfield Insurance have the answers.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when you need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility first, but second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that's more suited to my needs.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Hi, this is Jason Miller from US Cellular and Northside Computers. We're currently celebrating our 25th year of doing business here in Marshfield. All of the money that has been spent here is spent at other establishments that we do business with. We employ local people. We've sponsored numerous North Youth Apprenticeship programs and sponsored sporting events and other things of that nature. Of all the places you could purchase a cell phone or a computer from, we want to thank you for doing business with us.
Are you ready?
Event 10, Girls 100-Yard Butterfly Varsity. Lane 2, Erica Breitner, Medford. Lane 3, Jordan Jekyll, Colby Abbey.
All right, we're back from our break.
Lane 4, Sydney Squirrel, Medford.
We are into the 100-yard butterfly. Lane 2, Erica Brantner of Medford. Lane 3, Jordan Jacko, Colby Abbey. Lane 4, Sydney Squirrel, Medford. Lane 5, Olivia Krause, Colby Abbey. And Lane 6, Layla Peterson of Medford. And we are underway. Early going, lane 4. That is Sydney Squirrel out to the, had the early lead, now starting to tighten up just a little bit between her and Jordan Jacko. Jacko actually, oh, they are neck and neck coming through. Jacko maybe pulling ahead just a little bit. We'll see when they hit the boards. Jacko will do it first. 30. Actually, no. Yeah, it will be Jacko 34.54 to 34.64. So 21 hundredths of a second in between it. Everybody else back a couple seconds. And Jacko not pulling away. Squirrel at least staying with her. It's going to come down to that final 25 yards, it looks like. As they will stay tight once again. Squirrel maybe just a little bit ahead. They will come in. Squirrel will touch in first. 111.64 to 112.99. Nice late run there for Sydney Squirrel. Erica Brantner comes in 118.03 in third. Olivia Krause 124 even in fourth. And Layla Peterson, her time did not record. So we'll get that down the line. But that will send us to the 100 freestyle junior varsity. Just 2 racers in this one, both from Colby Abbey. Oh, yep, there should be 2 Colby. Oh, now maybe a... Oh, yep, no, we're going to get the Colby Abbey racers. So
Event 11, girls 100-yard freestyle JV.
So we'll get 2
Lane
Colby
3,
racers here.
Elena Burns, Colby Abbey.
So Elena Burns will be in lane 3,
Lane 5,
Nicole Vo in lane 5. So they'll be racing against each other. Both are in the pool. 2 trips. So nice learning opportunity for both these racers. As Eliana Burns will come into .4828. Nicole Lowe. 106.74 will catch up to Burns, who is making her flip. Burns will finish up her race, 1:43.61. And Nicole Vo, one last length to go. Vo will finish her lap. Will does not come up on the board. But now we will go to the varsity. That is our last JV race of the day. Everything else will be varsity. So we'll go to the 100 freestyle. 5 racers in this one. Kristen Wykes in lane 2 from Medford. Chloe Schlar from Colby Abbey in lane 3.
Medford.
Chelsea Gaybauer from Medford in lane 4. Lily Braun from Colby Abbey in lane 5.
Colby Abbey.
And Cassidy Council from Medford in lane 6.
Gaybauer, Medford. Lane 5, Lily Braun, Colby Abbey. Lane 6, Cassidy Council, Medford.
After this will be the long one. So early start, and that is going to be Chelsea Gabauer out to the early lead, but she's got Chloe Selar right next to her. Neck and neck coming back. Tight race for the other three as well for third. See who hits in first. That'll be right there, Chelsea Gabauer by 0.2 of a second with the lead on the flip. Coming back down, Gabauer starting to get a little bit more of a lead. Almost straight dead on the flip. It's going to come down to this final 25 yards. It's going to be close as they come in, and it will be Chloe Selar, 59.36 to 1:10. Third place will go to Kristen Weeks, 1:08.27. Fourth to Cassidy Council, 1:10.45, and Lily Braun will wrap up the 5 at 1:11.68. And now, as we said, it's the long one. The 500-yard freestyle. So 6 racers in this one. This 20 lengths of the pool. As we just make sure everything's ready to go. A little bit of a delay gives a chance. We're actually not back here to Medford until next Thursday. Big time volleyball. Tomahawk comes to town to take on the Raiders. Tomahawk on Tuesday snapped Mosinee 60-game conference winning streak with a straight set win in Mosinee. So Tomahawk looking to keep their hold on first place in the Great Northern Conference. We will have that. JV at 5:30, varsity at 7. And then obviously football home. It's the homecoming game on Friday. Rhinelander in town to take on Medford, so we'll have that for you guys as well. Going down the list here for the 500 freestyle, Hazel Flink of Colby Abbey in lane 1. Tana Rappy of Medford in lane 2. Madison Schroffnagel, Colby Abbey in lane 3. Colby Bergman of Medford in lane 4. Haley Meyer of Colby Abbey in lane 5. And Adeline Dietrich in lane 6 for Medford. 20 lengths of the pool for these racers. And we are underway. Said it's the good. We've seen some that can do it in a pretty short time, but it is a long race. This is not about speed. This is about endurance. And here in the early going, out in front, it is Colby Bergman. But she's got some competition. You're going to see him stay pretty tight early on as we take a look here and see who has that early lead. Not too much there. It is Colby Bergman in at 31.96. 32.67. Tana Rappy actually of Medford in second. Then Madison Schroffnagel 33.11 on that first set. Now they'll finish loop 3, and now you start seeing Colby Bergman starting to pull away just a little bit from the other two. But Tanarapi still in second. Be a big win for the Raiders if they can get it. Bergman will flip 107.70, 109.30 for Tanarapi. Madison Schroffnagel right behind 110.76. The rest come in. We got a tight race over on the far side. That is won by Haley Meyer, 118.08 over Adeline Dietrich, 118.36. And then Hazel Flink at 124.51 wraps everything up. Bergman starting to pull away even more. Rappy starting to pull away in second. They will go, Medford will go 1-2. Bergman 144.86, Rappy 146.98, and then 148.99 for Schroffnagel. As we keep up with the leaders, Adeline Dietrich starting to pull away for fourth, 159.15. Haley Meyer 202.16, and Hazel Flink finishing up her lap, but Medford really starting to secure first and second here. It's going to be whether or not they've paced themselves well enough as Bergman makes the flip here at 122.71. Tanarapi 125.52, 128.49 for Madison Schroffnagel. Catch up as this will be approaching our halfway point. Bergman on the verge of lapping her first opponent. Rappy now a full length ahead of Schroffnagel as they turn. Bergman 3-minute .25. Tanarapi 3:04.57. Schroffnagel 3:08.45, so about 4 seconds between each of them. As Bergman has made her flip past the halfway point here for the leaders. Bergman out all alone. Now you start, the lucky thing for her right now is sometimes you might see that where you start, getting ahead, especially in, maybe not so much in swimming, as Bergman comes in 3:38.06. Tanarapi 3:43.38. Schroffnagel 3:48.88. So now about 5 seconds between each of them, but Bergman really getting out in front as she will now lap Haley Meyer. So our leaders around on finishing up their 13th length. Approaching the next trip down the pool will be the 3/4 mark. Bergman in 4:16.21. Rappy 4:22.97. Schroffnagel trying to get in. She will be just 4:29.63, so gets in just below 4.5 as we hit the 3/4 mark for our leader, Colby Bergman. Length 15. Bergman has got about a half a pool length lead on second place in Tanarapi. Bergman, she will touch in 4:54.28. Rappy in second. She's got about a half a pool length lead on Schroffnagel. Rappy will come in 5:03.36. Haley Meyer a lap behind, 5:04.37. And Madison Schroffnagel 5:10.62 as Bergman already working her way back after length 17 of 20. So after this, she will have one more trip down. So that will be Bergman. Makes the turn. Schroffnagel just making the turn on the other end. So full length lead for Bergman. Colby Bergman will win it. She will win it with a time of 6 minutes, 6.8 seconds. Tana Rappy coming up. She's got about half a full length lead to go. Hazel Flink, 6:16.20. She's got a few more laps to finish. Tana Rappy touches in for second, 6:20.86. Madison Schroffnagel will come in, 6:26.97. And everybody else still with laps to finish. In lane 5, Haley Meyer. She was racing for lane 6. Ooh, Adeline Dietrich of Medford. She didn't slip through on finishing. So she will get fourth, 6:43.44. As we'll see in lane 5, Haley Meyer coming in to finish. And that will be 7:16.02. And then right down in front of us, Hazel Flink on her last length. Trying to do it in under 8. Got a good shot to do it here. She comes down the pool. And she will get in under 8. She will touch in 7:49.02. So Medford goes 1-2-4 in that one. And that will send us to the 200-yard freestyle relay varsity. 5 teams in this one. Starting in lane 2, Medford B. That is Brianna Kramer, Mackenzie Peterson, Jolie Staliga, Layla Peterson. In lane 3, Colby Abbey A. Olivia Krause, Breslin Boyer, Jordan Jackal, Haley Meyer. Lane 4 is Medford's A. Erica Brantner, Kristen Wykes, Jordan Johnson, Chelsea Gabauer. Lane 5 is Colby's B. Raina Hamas, Danila Martinez, Eliana Burns, and Nicole Vo. And in lane 6, Medford C, Paige Wilkins, Cadence Hanel, Cassidy Conkle, and Adeline Dietrich.
Event 16, girls 200-yard freestyle relay. In lane 2, Medford B, Kramer, Peterson, Staliga, Peterson. In lane 3, Colby Abbey A, Krause, Boyer, Jekyll, Meyer. Lane 4, Medford A, Brantner, Wykes, Johnson, Gabauer. Lane 5, Colby Abbey B, Hamas, Martinez, Burns, Vo. Lane 6, Medford C, Wilkins, Hanel, Consul, Dietrich.
All right, so ready to load up. And we're underway. Early lead actually goes to Medford's B, Brianna Kramer here in lane 2. Got a good jump off the line, but Medford looking possibly to go 1-2 here on the first leg. Try and keep up. It'll be Peterson, Boyer, Weeks, Martinez, Hanel in on the second one. And Medford, the two Medfords and Colby Abbey's A in a tight race. Colby Abbey starting to slip into second there. Lead still going to Medford's B. Mackenzie Peterson keeping up the pace that Brianna Kramer had. But now slipping behind, it's actually going to be Colby's A. Breslin Boyer picking up the pace a little bit. Medford's A will be in third coming through to the next flip. Colby Abbey A, 59.82, 101.05 for Medford's A. 1 minute 39 for Medford's B. Now we'll see maybe some stronger swimmers here at the end, but Colby Abbey keeping up the pace. Jordan Jacko, but now Medford's A starting to pull even and maybe even pulling ahead. It's going to be 3 right in a row at the board. As they come in, we wait. Medford A in 129.79, 129.37, 130.07. So 42 hundredths of a second. But now we see there at the end, Chelsea Gabauer really starting to pull away. Still a battle for second between Layla Peterson and Haley Meyer, but Gabauer will get the win for Medford A, 157.91. We'll see Medford B comes in second, 2 minutes, 0.3, and then Colby A, 2:01.57. Medford C coming in fourth. That will be 2:18.86. And Colby's B, Nicole Vo, in the pool. She's got to finish her length. Just 3 events left. 100 backstroke, 100 breaststroke, and then the 400-yard freestyle relay. As Vo will finish it up. .307.44 for Colby Abbey B. That will send us to the 100 backstroke. As soon as they get so in lane 2, Colby Bergman, Medford. Lane 3, Chloe Szilard, Colby Abbey. Lane 4, Aiden Denzer, Medford. Lane 5, Raina Hamas, Colby Abbey. Lane 6, Candace Hanel, Cadence Hanel from Medford.
Lane 5, Raina Hamas, Colby Abbey. Lane 6, Cadence Hanel, Medford.
Underway. And it is an early lead for Aiden Denzer, but again, Medford's 1 and 2 and Colby's 1 neck and neck as they come to the first turn. But a good turn by Aiden Denzer gets her just a touch of a lead. But that is starting to go away. It's going to be tight here at the first. At our only touch in. 34.80, Aiden Denzer with the lead. 35.63 to 35.97, Chloe Szilard over Colby Bergman. 34 hundredths of a second between them. But now Aiden Denzer starting to pull away. It's going to be tight for second. Aiden Denzer well on the way to finishing first, but we got a tight race here down on the bottom for second. Denzer in for 1:09.16. Second goes to Chloe Szilard, 1:12.25. Colby Bergman, 1:12.47. 22 hundredths of a second the difference. Cadence Hanel Finishing up her lap, she will finish 4th, 1:29.68, and Reina Hamas finishing her lap up as well. And she will come 5th, 1:44.55. Next up is the 100-yard breaststroke. And then we'll have the 400 freestyle relay to wrap up the day. We are going to pack quickly.
Event 20, girls 100-yard breaststroke varsity. In lane 1, Paige Wilkins, Medford.
So lane 1, Paige Wilkins from Medford.
Johnson, Medford.
Lane 2 is Jordan Johnson from Medford. So 4 Medford racers in this one.
Breslin
Boyer of Colby Abbey in lane 3. Chelsea Gabauer of Medford in lane 4. Olivia Krause of Colby Abbey in lane 5. Kristen Wykes of Medford in lane 6.
Lane 6, Kirsten Wykes.
Kirsten Wykes, excuse me. And an early start and a good start there for Boyer in lane 3. But now Medford, a better turn coming out. Lane 4, Chelsea Gabauer. And now we also see Jordan Johnson slipping ahead. Medford possibly going 1-2 here at the split. Gabauer, 37-19, 37-6-8 for Jordan Johnson. Breslin Boyer, 38-18. Those are the 3 in the lead. 44-03 for Kirsten Wykes on the far side. Olivia Krause, 44-95, wraps up the 5. Paige Wilkins, 52-12. So coming down, it is Chelsea Gabauer with the lead. Looks as if right now Breslin Boyer holding off Jordan Johnson, but it's going to be close. Boyer gaining on Gabauer, but not enough room. Gabauer touches in first, 1:19.15. Second will go to Breslin Boyer, 1:20.88. 1:21.80, Jordan Johnson. Those are your top 3. Fourth will go to Kirsten Wykes over in lane 6. She will come in 1:33.60. Fifth will go to Olivia Krause, 1:39.86, and Paige Wilkins, I believe, would be a JV racer for this one. She will wrap up about 1:53. Time doesn't show up on the board. So now our final event, 400 freestyle. Just the 4 teams. So lane 2 will have Medford B, Brianna Kramer, Cassidy Conkle, Mackenzie Peterson, Kirsten Wykes. Lane 3 will have Colby Abbey A, Madison Schroffnagel, Haley Meyer, Lily Braun, Chloe Solar. Lane 4, Medford's A, Sydney Spurl, Colby Bergman, Tana Rappi, Aiden Denzer. And then lane 6 will have Medford C, Adeline Dietrich, Cadence Hanel, Layla Peterson, and Jolie Staliga. And we're going to pack quickly. Our goal is to speed legally to Rhinelander, catch parts of the second half of a huge Great Northern Conference meet, and now a discussion between our officials. That match, the match earlier this season went to penalties. Medford winning, but obviously a little different Medford team than they had there with Jake Dassow out. But we're going to try and catch the end of that one.
Colby Abbey A, Schraubnagel, Meyer, Grun, Seelard. Lane 4, Medford A, Spurl, Bergman, Rappy, Denzer.
So each racer will do
Lane 6,
2 full laps of the pool.
Dietrich, Hanel, Peterson, Staliga.
And we are underway. Again, a tight start for the top 3. Kramer, Schraubnagel, and Spurl. Spurl with a slight lead, but Schraubnagel gaining. Schraubnagel the better in this event, but Medford's got some really good racers coming later on. We've seen it in a couple of the others. Turn. It is 54 hundredths of a second. Medford with the lead, 32.5 to 37.9. Medford B 31.54. Medford C 35.62. As we look as Medford starting to build out a bit of a lead, we'll get our changes. It'll be Cassidy Conkle, Haley Meyer, Colby Bergman, Cadence Hanel across. And first in the pool is Medford A. That is Colby Bergman. So Colby A comes in 103.70. Medford A 102.11, 103.70 for Colby A. Medford B 105.93. Medford C 112.76. But Medford really starting to pull away a bit here. Good battle for second though. As we'll get the turn, Medford A 134.17. That is Bergman. 138.83 for Colby Abbey for Meyer. 139.05 for Cassidy Conkle. And then on that far side, Cadence Hanel, 148.66. Next swimmers in, going across, Mackenzie Peterson in lane 2, Lily Grahn in lane 3, Tana Rappy in lane 4, and Layla Peterson in lane 6. But Medford A with a big lead as Colby Bergman, her job done. She comes in 209.25. Second comes down here on the near side, 215.66 for Medford B. 218.69 for Colby A. So Medford looking to go 1-2. But Lily Grahn catching up to Tana Rappy. But a lot of space to gain catching up to Mackenzie Peterson. Tana Rappy turns 241.57. It'll be Medford's B to touch in next. 249.30. Colby Abbey 250.51. So they're just a little under a second behind. But Rappy well out in front. Rappy continuing to pull away. She will swap out for Aiden Denzer here for the final length. Rappy finishes her swim up. 3:16.41. Mackenzie Peterson, she will come in as well. She will give way at 3:16.41, 3:28.44 for Colby A. Already making the trip down is Aiden Denzer. She has a possibility to maybe lap her own teammates. Bedford C 340.87 on the final swap. Still a good battle brewing here for second. It will be Kirsten Wykes. It's getting some very vocal encouragement from her teammates. But that lead starting to come down. Here for second. We'll come back to that one as Aiden Denzer will secure first place. She will touch in 4:19.44, but now Colby Solar has the lead, and I think Colby Abbey's going to end up with second. Maybe a final push here. They were not good enough. Colby Abbey will take second, 4:31.12. 4:32.55, so just over a second between them. And Jolie Staliga wrapping things up. We'll stick around for just a second to hear the final point total. And then we will wrap things up and head for Rhinelander. That one, 4:55.07. So Medford goes 1-3-4 in that one. Don't think there's too much there, so it should be pretty easy to announce final scores. Everything seemed to be working pretty well here tonight. I would assume Medford won. They won all but one race, I believe. There we go.
Colby Abbey 51, Medford 119.
So 119-51, Medford gets the win. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We're going to wrap up the broadcast here. I'm going to pack quick. We'll get to Rhinelander. Soccer starts there in about 20 minutes, so we'll get there in just a moment. So thank you everyone for tuning in. We will take a little break. We'll see you all next Thursday for volleyball, but if you're looking for some football tomorrow, we've got a whole bunch